In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 6, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Vancouver Canucks versus New Jersey Devils. The Vancouver Canucks face the New Jersey Devils, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Canucks have a 20-26-3 record and are near the bottom of the Pacific Division, prompting a head coaching change before the All-Star break. The Devils have a 32-13-4 record, and with 8 wins in their last 10 games have leaped into second place in the Metropolitan Division. Both teams are looking to improve in the second half of the season, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. Vancouver is 1-7 in their last 8 road games and 4-11 in their last 15 games overall, while the over is 5-0-3 in their last 8 games against the Eastern Conference. New Jersey is 12-1 in their last 13 games against the Pacific Division and 3-8 in their last 11 home games, while the over is 10-1 in their last 11 games following a win. Despite their struggles in recent years, the New Jersey Devils have been absolutely dominant in this matchup, and with a tough road trip to start the second half of the season for Vancouver, this is a battle that New Jersey should likely dominate. In their past 16 overall head-to-head meetings, the Devils have a fantastic 13-3 record, and in their past 7 that have taken place in New Jersey, the Devils have a perfect 7-0 record. So with some moving pieces in Vancouver, this is a game that could potentially get ugly. So the New Jersey Devils to win and cover the spread as favorites. Both of these teams certainly have goal-scoring talent and have been putting the puck in the net plenty in recent times, and with the extra few days rest the All-Star break provides, this game should be full of speed and intensity from both sides. That will certainly allow this one to be a high-scoring contest. And for the Devils, the over is 10-1 in their past 11 games following a win, while the over for Vancouver is 5-0 in their past 5 playing on 3 or more days rest. So keep it simple. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Anaheim Ducks versus Dallas Stars. The Anaheim Ducks face the Dallas Stars, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Ducks have a 16-29-5 record and are in last place in the Pacific Division, while the Stars have a 28-13-10 record and are in first place in the Central Division. Both teams look to win their first game back from the All-Star break, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Ducks are 14-39 in their last 53 road games and 20-54 in their last 74 overall. The Stars are 1-4 in their last 5 home games. The over is 10-1 in Ducks' last 11 overall. The under is 19-6-1 in Stars' last 26 overall. The Ducks are 15-36-1 in the last 52 meetings in Dallas and 1-6 in the last 7 meetings. The home team is 37-16 in the last 53 meetings. The favorite is 39-13 in the last 52 meetings. Dallas has owned the Ducks in recent meetings. The Stars are 8-2-0 in the last 10 matchups against Anaheim, and Dallas has won 9 straight home games versus the Ducks. In the 9 straight wins versus Anaheim at home, Dallas won by 2 or more goals in 6 of those contests. Offense, defense, and goaltending are all major advantages for Dallas in this matchup. Anaheim ranks last in goals per game, 25th in shots per game, last in goals against per game, and last in shots against per game. The Stars rank 8th in goals per game and 14th in shots per game. Jason Robertson leads the Stars with 66 points, and he has recorded 1 or more points in 7 out of the last 10 games. Robertson is tied for 5th in points and tied for 4th in goals in the league. Dallas ranks 2nd in goals against per game and 13th in shots against per game. Jake Oettinger has a record of 21-7-7 with a 2.26 goals against average and .923 save percentage. Oettinger ranks tied for 2nd in goals against average, tied for 2nd in save percentage, and tied for 2nd in shutouts among all goalies in the league. With a lot of success against Anaheim and being a much better team, Dallas will win this matchup by 2 or more goals. So the Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Stars have been led by their defense, and both defensive units look to step up and control this game. The Ducks should limit the Stars' offense with Cam Fowler, Dmitry Kulikov, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender John Gibson to make plenty of big saves. The Stars, who have allowed only 9 goals in their last 5 games, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Ducks, who average only 2.44 goals per game, with Miro Heiskanen, Esa Lindell, Colin Miller, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone while goaltender Jake Oettinger blanks shots on the net. The under should cover in a low-scoring game with both defenses stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Arizona Coyotes. The Coyotes are trying to stay out of the basement of the Western Conference and play host to a Wild team that has won 2 in a row. This is the first game for each team after the All-Star Tournament. The Wild have won their last 2 games after a 3-game skid. They are 5-4-1 in their last 10 games and are in 3rd place in the Central Division, 8 points out of 1st place. Minnesota has won both of their games this season facing the Coyotes. The Coyotes have lost 2 of their last 3 games and only managed 1 goal in their last game. They are 3-6-1 in their last 10 games and are only 4 points clear of the basement in the Western Conference. Minnesota is 7-2 in their last 9 games against the Central and 2-5 in their last 7 road games. The under is 5-2-1 in Minnesota's last 8 games. Arizona is 1-6 in their last 7 Monday games and 21-43 in their last 64 home games. The under is 5-1 in Arizona's last 6 games. The favorite is 10-1 in these 2 teams' last 11 head-to-head meetings. It's the first game after the All-Star break for both teams, and the Wild look to continue their playoff push while the Coyotes look to stay out of the cellar in the Western Conference. While the Wild have won both games facing the Coyotes, they were both at home and they won each by 1 goal. They have won their last 2 games in 3-2 shootouts, so they have only scored 2 goals in each of the last 2 games. I look for them to struggle to score in this game, likely facing Vejmelka, who has only given up 1 goal and winning his last 2 starts. Minnesota comes into this game after winning their last 2 games, while Arizona has alternated losses and wins over their last 5 games. Arizona has actually played pretty well at home this season and is 2-1 in their last 3 home games. Minnesota has lost 3 road games in a row, but they are the better defensive team in this matchup. So the Arizona Coyotes to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Minnesota has an under record of 5-2-1 in their last 8 games, and that has also been the winning pick in 5 of Arizona's last 6 games. The Coyotes only scored 1 goal in their last game, and they are one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. Their defense has also had issues on the season, but they will be solid on defense in this game with Vejmelka in goal. He has only given up 1 goal in his last 2 starts and will play well in between the pipes again. And playing well and the lack of offensive firepower of the Coyotes means this Central Division matchup will remain below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.